All right, baby, it says we are live. Don't know how you want to hold it. Don't know how you want to hold it. What's going on, everybody? It's ODGC Exotics. I seriously doubt there'll be anybody to hear this right now, but you can watch it later, hopefully. Is your phone going to turn on at all? Probably not. We'll just scratch that idea. So, as promised, few months ago, right after we did the first show, it was the Greensboro Repticon. I said we would go over how we did at the show. The first part of this live, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over our first 5 shows. I counted them up. We've done 11 so far for 2023. And the first show that we did was back in June of 2023. It was a Repticon in Greensboro at the Coliseum. The total sales that we did at that Repticon was $1,160. The cost of the show was $160. I'm not going to break down exactly what we sold as far as the snakes and all that stuff, but we did sell isopods, fake vines, small animal cages, the little critter keepers like for grasshoppers and crickets and stuff. And then 8 ball pythons. Our next show was the Durham Show Me Snake Show. Total sales there, we did a whopping $87. Of course, the show is only an hour away, so it only cost us about $85 to do the show. We did so good at the Greensboro Repticon selling those 8 ball pythons. We didn't have a ton of stuff to take to the Durham show. We have 2 displays right now. 4 ball pythons, and if I use the dividers on the one section, I think I can hold up like 26 ball pythons. And we had only was able to take 1 of those to the Durham show because we had sold those 8 at the Greensboro show. So we didn't have as many ball pythons. We did take some more isopods, which we sold isopods, ASF, and fake vines. And it's a funny thing about those fake vines, because Tina gave me crap about me saying that I was going to take them and sell them. But we've sold them at almost every show. You know, you buy them in bulk and then you turn around and sell them at shows. And the stuff that we use here at the house, we don't have to pay for. So it works out pretty good. The third show that we wound up doing was the Mid-Atlantic Reptile Expo in Greenville, North Carolina. Again, that show, we didn't have a whole lot of snakes to take. We were only working with 1 display. But that total sales for that show was $154. The cost of the show was $150. We sold ASF, the critter keeper cages, and some isopods. And then the 4th show that we did was the Columbus, South Carolina Repticon. Total sales for that show was $1,557. Obviously, we'd had some clutches hatched since then, and we're able to take some more ball pythons. Cost of the show was $250. We sold isopods. We took some real plants this time, sold real plants and fake plants, and 9 ball pythons. And then the 5th show that we did a Raleigh, or the Charlotte Repticon. The total sales of the Charlotte Repticon was $1,000. The cost of the show was $150. And we sold panther chameleons and ball pythons at that show. We would have had an extra $500 in sales, but the ATM at the venue wasn't working. And the only payment app that the person had was Zelle. I had downloaded Zelle, which come to later find out I didn't need to download that because it just takes me straight to my bank account when I try to use it through that. But anyway, it took me a second to get it. I had to actually go outside. I got the thing verified, and then as soon as I got it verified and tried to, utilize that, the app went down and said that it was no longer working. Well, it took me, I don't know why I didn't think of this immediately, but after that person left and said that they were going to go find an ATM outside of the show and then just come back to purchase the chameleons, I wound up thinking, well, why don't I just go see if it's, if I can get on their Wi-Fi, because we were in a building other vendors were telling me that you can't, you know, most of the time phones don't work inside of that location. It's best to get on to the Wi-Fi for the venue. So I went and got on the Wi-Fi for the venue, and I wound up doing another sale through Zelle, and it worked perfectly. So if you're gonna vend these shows, I would recommend one of the first things you do when you get to these shows is to get on their Wi-Fi. So that way, if you are using, you know, these electronic payment processing things, you're not going to have any issues with being able to get your money, because we did lose out on $500 for not being able to, because that guy did never show back up to pick up his chameleons, and we're going to give him a male and a female pair of panther chameleons for $500. So we did a total of 10 shows so far. Today is Saturday, December the 16th. We've got a Show Me show tomorrow in Durham. It's just a one-day show. So if you're in the Durham area, make sure you come and see us tomorrow. We won't be starting the raffle tomorrow, but that won't start until the first show in January. And the first show in January will be January the 20th. It will be a Mid-Atlantic in Greenville, North Carolina. And I made some of these at work the other day. Yes, I know I'm not that great. I made 3 of them. The idea, hold on, let everybody see. The idea is to put one at each end of the table and then put one in the middle of the table with our popple on top of the one in the middle, because you'll just be able to scan that. In 2024, every single month, we will be doing a $50 giveaway at the end of the month. So what you have to do, this is going to mostly, or actually it's only going to benefit people that are local. We do all the Repticons. We signed a contract to do all the Repticons in North Carolina and South Carolina in 2024, except for the Charleston show, because it's over 4 hours away from us. We might still pick it up, don't know. But we will be doing all the Repticons in North Carolina and South Carolina. We also pick up some of the Show Me snakes if scheduling doesn't conflict. Mid-Atlantic Reptile Expo, and then the exotic cons up in Virginia. If Repticon does any shows in Virginia next year, we might do some of those as well. But the raffle rules. So you must be a subscriber, and then, what? You got something to say? No? You're going to be quiet? You can say hey. Turn around and say hey. That's why I tried to turn you around earlier. You can say hey. Say hey. So anyway, rules of the raffle. Each month, if you see us at a show, stop by and show us that you're a subscriber. You can fill out a raffle ticket. On the last day of the show, I get up pretty early. We might film, because I'll probably let Harmony or Kaylin be the ones that actually pull the tickets. So we might film that part the day before the last day of the month. And then the last day of the month, sometime that morning, I will post a video to show who is that month's winner. All right, so obviously, you know, we're trying to build the channel. We need more subscribers. We want more views. We want to help out y'all, but you're going to have to help us out too. So the only way that you're going to be able to win the $50 is if you watch the video within 24 hours, you have to share the video to one of your social media platforms. You have to like the video. So like, comment, I won, or I'm the winner, you know, whatever for this month, whatever you want to write in there, but just comment that you won and share that video to one of your social media, like, comment, share. It's that easy. Within 24 hours of us posting the video. So at 12 o'clock on the 2nd of each month, if you didn't do those things, then you will not be able to win the $50 for that month. And then at the end of the year, we'll do a live video and we'll be giving away a $500 gift certificate for anything we sell. And that'll be any subscriber. So like I said, the monthly thing's only going to help the local people. The idea is we're doing a lot of shows next year. We want to grow, our YouTube channel and grow it with people that are locally that are most likely going to support us at the shows and stuff like that. What? Can you leave that newspaper alone, please? So that's the idea behind that. Now, if you have any questions about anything, definitely drop us a comment. Next thing we're gonna do is we have a clutch update. This was a split pairing, but it does look like our Inchy Desert Ghost got the job done. We wasn't 100% sure on what mom was, and we was hoping that this would prove it out, but we're still not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure she does not have spider in her because this is the closest thing that could have spider. Pretty sure it's just an Inchy pinstripe. But we're going to go from least genetics to most. This is just a normal. It will be 100% Het Desert Ghost. And it is a female. We'll just get her put up. And I actually already sexed these earlier, so I already know what it is. We did get a 3.3, but I'm just going to double check everything right now. This should be another female. Yep, another female. And then we'll go to the inchies. One of these should be a male. One should be a female. That is the male. You can see the little hemipene. Yep, see the hemipines? That one is a male, so he will be available after he has the meals. And then this other inchy should be a female. Both of those normals we're going to keep for now. Try to build up our Desert Ghost. And that's a female. We're going to keep that female inchy. That Desert Ghost. And then this is going to be a pinstripe male. 100% het for Desert Ghost. And there's his hemipines. He will be available in a few weeks. These will definitely be available by the next show for January the 20th. This is what I'm going to label as an inchy pin for now. Next year when I pair mom, I will pair her with something that doesn't have inchy in it. And he is a male. You can see the hemipines right there. For now, he's going to be a holdback. How many people is watching, baby? A big fat zero?
Right now, you've had a couple of people like come in, like when you were talking about the shows, and they kind of like sat there for a couple of minutes and then left.
I'm surprised anybody actually showed up.
But then you had one person come in at the tail end of this and left.
Oh.
So
Nobody commented. Can't see nothing. Oh well, at least
I think you got a message on your personal.
Oh, well, at least somebody did come on and at least check it out for a little while. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe for future updates, and also turn on the notification bell. So that way, if you're local and you filled out a raffle ticket one of the months next year, you will be able to know when we post a video. I will label the videos January winner, February winner, or whatever. So that way you'll be able to find it easy. We do want to make sure that we get these $50 gift cards filled out to everybody. Basically, we're not going to actually have a gift certificate that we're going to give you. Just keep your portion of the raffle ticket. We'll keep the other portion. You'll probably want to redeem it at the next show that you're coming to. So just bring it to the show, show us, and that'll be the way that you'll have the gift card. But we'll keep up with everything. I'll keep all the winners separate from all the rest. Hope y'all have a good day. And live.